Hey, Anne-Marie. Hi, Maria. Just give me a minute while I share to my groups. Hi, Kathy. All right, I'm not really sure how good the quality of the video is. Like, how good does the image look? What do you think? Can you see the details really well? Hi, Shiloh. Wait, is she here? Never mind. She's not here. You're just tagging people. Oh, well, I'm happy you're here, Kathy. Like, it looks really crisp on my computer where I'm streaming from, but I don't know if you guys can see it really crisp. I am a little bit more prepared than usual. Can you see that? I have 2 pieces of washi tape to show where I have to have the paper so that I am always on camera if I can remember to keep the paper there. How have you guys been? I decided to take a few days off to just decompress from social media. Every now and then we need to do that, don't we? Hi, Chow. Okay, and I have a whole bunch of different papers here, or cardstocks, ready in case I mess this one up. They all look the same, just so you know. Hi, Teresa. They all look the same. So this is a cancer awareness. Oh, well, I'm glad you're here, Teresa. Hi, Sonia. I feel like the most popular color for this type of cards is pink for breast cancer awareness, but I am open to any other ideas if you guys have any other colors. What color would you like to see the ribbon be colored? Anybody? Purple. What does purple represent? Now I need to Google that. Purple cancer ribbon. Pancreatic cancer. Okay. So it can be any shades of purple. Hi, Julissa. Any shade. Oh, that is such a pretty ribbon right there. Unity should come up with, is my screen stuck? I don't know, Barb. It looks fine on my end. Thank you, Julissa. I love that. I freaking love that. And then you can put the sentiment right here. Oh, that is so pretty. Whitney, make that happen. I love that stamp. I mean, it's not a stamp right now, but it could be. Right? And epilepsy. See, I didn't know that. I had no idea. To be honest, the only color I know is pink. Hi, Jackie. So this is very informative. So let's do purple. Please, Whitney, make that happen. I freaking love that ribbon. Okay, where's my chart? I never veer away from the colors that I use, so I might have to, Jackie. If they don't make it happen, I will. Well, they're saying that purple is also for epilepsy. I'm guessing that one color is for more than one cancer. I hate that cancer is a thing. I really do hate it. All right, so let's do VO9. Well, I can't really draw it here because, I mean, I already cut the paper. And it has flowers. Hi, Jen. Okay, VO9. This is the part that takes me the longest, I feel like. Let's do some BV29. No, it isn't. Everything takes me the longest. If I had left the paper or the cardstock be longer, I could have. Let's do some V17. Getting these markers out. Oh no. I just froze. Oh no. Oh no. If my stream starts like acting out, just know that it will start like figuring itself out here by itself. I will continue coloring, so just be patient. It just froze for me just a second ago, so, and my last color is gonna be what? I might need a little bit of, I might bring some RV63. Purple ribbon, pancreatic cancer and epilepsy, Alzheimer, oh my goodness, cystic fibrosis, fibromyalgia, ADD, and religious tolerance. I don't even know what the last part means. Okay, I do have some extra papers. Hi, Sandra. Extra cardstock here to try this, and I'm not really sure if this color is gonna work. We're gonna make it work. Here goes nothing. The hardest part of coloring like this for you guys is not moving the paper. You know what we're gonna do? This is what we're gonna do. This is the stuff that I do for you guys. I'm gonna tape the paper so that it stays put. Gosh, if I can get it out. Okay. Or else I'm gonna be tempted. Okay, where's the best position? Oh, so many jokes. I know it. Let me see which one is the one I want. Let's do that one. hold on a minute. I went with breakfast theme, just so you know, for the nails. Where are those tacky mats from Amazon? I don't know. I don't know. Girl, don't judge. Happy birthday, by the way, Sonia and Barb. Okay, here we go. Breakfast theme. Orange juice, croissants. What are these? Waffles, cereal, eggs and toast and bacon. Oh, you can't really see that one. Focus. Fruit. Sometimes we have to eat healthy. I would still have to stick the mat from Brutus Monroe to my mat, to my glass mat somehow. Good morning cup with sunshine. This one's for you, Sonia. Oh my gosh, Jamie, I am so sorry to hear that. That is devastating. I cannot even imagine. I am so sorry. Toast and an egg. I do eat my toast like that. I love that. Lots of pancakes with strawberry. And another waffle. Apparently I wanted a lot of waffles. That is it for this week. All right. Let's do this. So I'm going to start with BV29. And let's just color the dark areas first. I'm going to try my hardest not to go outside of the lines, but it's going to happen, y'all. You know it's going to happen. This is the darkest tone. I know, I love crepes. I don't have crepes, do I? I have it on the menu for the meals for this week. So what makes this stamp really cool is I love that the shading is already there. If you can tell, like all of those dark areas, that's where I am putting this super dark color. It almost looks black, but as the ink dries, I don't know if you want me to keep that marker there, it starts lightening up a bit, and then you get that hint of purple. So I'm just following that guideline. I've never colored these stamps, so I'm kind of just letting it tell me based on where those shadows are. Going by feel. And in places, hi Laura, places like this right here, because you see that there's a dark spot, like a dark line. This is my darkest tone. I feel like I need to remove the other cap because I don't want this pen or this marker to bleed. And there's gonna be another super dark line. I'm gonna leave a little bit of space right there because I don't want it to turn into just one dark area. I want it to be a separation. Same right here. That's why I'm leaving that white line. And there's Anne-Marie. Yep. Going by feel. And this is basically the first layer. You know what I say about the first layer, right? We are mapping out. Okay, that looks goodish. Then my second darkest is lime green for lymphoma. Lymphoma. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Let me clean this marker. All right, so this is my second darkest. And what I'm gonna do with this one is, again, I'm gonna leave all that white space that is right there. I want that to stay white until the very, very end. But I am coloring everything that I colored with the BV29. I'm touching with this marker, but extending it a little bit further out. But I'm not touching that highlight that I left right there. I might change my mind later, but we'll see. Is that the one that you had, Laura? So some people that color with Copics might not do it the way that I do, and I know that the way that I color uses a lot more ink. But I have gotten pretty good results coloring this way. But you guys might just need to practice until you find the way that you like it. Enters Anne-Marie with some dirty joke right here. Some people start coloring with the lightest tone. I think Kelly Taylor does that. If you guys know her, she used to go by Kelly Latavola on YouTube. But I always start with my darkest tone. Okay, so that went pretty quick. What is the color for cervical cancer? This is a beautiful set, and I think it goes great with the background stamp that goes with, I mean, I don't think it goes with it, but it will make a great companion for this one. Okay, my third color after that is V17. Dark or light, it all depends on the size of the image. Yeah, just go by feel. Again, so now that I have my third lightest or darkest, whatever you want to call it, once again I go from the very beginning. I'm not really too worried about blending right now, but everything that my markers touched before, this marker is gonna touch. Still leaving that little line right there alone. Teal ribbon. And I have one more marker after this, which is this one right here. So I'm using 4 colors. So I'm keeping that in mind. I need to leave a little bit of white space for that last color. Starting with the dark was the best tip I learned from your lives. Good, I'm glad that that works for you. I think for me, I mean, I don't know who I learned this from, if from anybody, but for me it has been coloring, like going back to everything that my marker touched from the previous colors. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. Not just coloring like on top of right there. Does that make sense? But always covering the area that my markers touched before, and then bringing out the color a little bit further out. That is what I did not realize. Well, here I am, Susan, and you're late. That has been my biggest tip to be able to get good blending. It's looking really good, and the camera is making it look blue. It does not look blue, y'all. I don't know what it looks like to you, but it is like a beautiful pinkish purple to me. Now this is my lightest tone. Watching me in the what? Oh, how dare you. Oh, focus. This right here is the easiest one. So with this color, I'm gonna go on top of everything. Including the highlights. Most of the time here is where, son of a building block, where I color outside the lines, just as I was saying it. And this is just the first layer, or the first coat. I always do 2 coats, because I don't like seeing all of these lines right there, if you know what I mean. Like, I want all of that to be blended really well. And then I also use the second coat to kind of figure out or fix any mistakes. Like if I see that I need dark in certain areas that I didn't apply enough dark, or if I need to move darkness, because you can move darkness. I don't know if you knew that. Like if I wanted to move some darkness from right here, I could totally do that using this marker, but I'm happy with how it looks. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna follow the exact same steps that I did. And it's gonna go a lot faster because I'm not gonna explain it as in depth, because I already did. It's gonna be exactly the same thing that I did. No different. Wait, what did you say, Kathy? I agree on the color in a second. The colors are here. Yes. 2 layers, 2 coats makes a huge difference. Same exact thing. Nothing different. For some weird reason, second coats go a lot faster. I don't know why. I don't know if I showed the color. Here it is. My hand is twisting in weird ways to do this. Remembering to still leave that white, or not white now, but that lighter line right there, because that is going to be a highlight when it's all said and done. What color flowers are we doing? See, that was quick. Happy New Year to you too, Lisa. No, that ain't it. This is it. Yellow it is. I didn't even get my sentiments out for it. Dang it. I should have. Some people might be happy with just doing one coat, but I do believe that 2 coats makes a world of difference. Today I'm just teaching you guys how to color this set. So when you guys purchase it, you know what to do with it. You know what, let's just bring in some lines of this color right there so that we have something to work with. They do look like zinnias. So gradually going lighter and lighter. Coloring outside the lines is my specialty, y'all. Gosh. What did the flowers... Wait, what? What if you did the flowers to look like white with a hint of purple using BV01? I could try that. I'm gonna do one of them yellow for Jamie though. I don't know if you guys remember what it looked like before, but there were a lot of like thick lines around here, especially around the light areas. But let's see what we can do. At this pace, one of them might end up being purple because I can't stay within the lines. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if I wanted to push the lighter a little bit here, all I have to do with my lightest tone right here is just keep on coloring. And eventually, your darkest tone will give in. And it's gonna start moving. And I'm gonna keep at it right here until that right here, that I don't know what you call that shape. It's those nails. That's the excuse right now. What about when I didn't have nails? I don't like that there's that shape. So I'm gonna blend until that's gone. Before I had nails, it was like, well, you need some fake nails. Maybe then you won't color outside the lines. Kids are good. Everybody's good around here. It snowed for like 2 days straight here, which is good because we live in the middle of the desert, so we need the moisture for the summer. Okay, I want the light in some areas so that the darkness can really be emphasized. So I'm trying to make some of these areas lighter. So my lightest marker is the one that I use the most. Now check this out, the magic that's gonna happen right here. gonna have to bring these, oh, I'm not. Don't you worry. I'm gonna have to bring these closer to the camera so you can see what it looks like. Because it looks blue to you guys, and it's not blue. It's a really pink, red, purple. I'm pretty pleased with how that looks. Okay, let's see. Pretend that it's not like colored outside the lines anywhere, okay? Let's just pretend that. But we went from that. Hey, Dawn. To that. I'll be doing that at the very, very end. I mean, it looks so rich and shiny, like the ribbon is made of satin. And that was the effect that I was going for. There are no marks where one color starts and one color ends. So, thank you. Like satin sheet. I did it. Thank you. Hi, Robin. All right, so let's do, this one is gonna have to be like a hint of pink, or I can't remember what Julisa's suggestion was anymore. White with a hint of something. What was it? If she's still here. White with a hint of anybody remember? BV01, that's right. Looking for it. One sec. Lisa, it is Hammer Mill. 100 pound. Pound. I don't know where the T came from right there. Because Karma is my boyfriend. Let me just check what this looks like. You are welcome. That's gorgeous. It's very lavenderish. Okay, I have some grays out too, just so we can see what happens. Let's do this. What is the color of the inside of a zinnia? Anybody know? I don't know. I've planted zinnias before. I just don't remember. I do color my flowers in flicks. It's just the way that I do it. Where's the yellow? I'm gonna do that one in yellow. I have to do this one purple because I already... Hey, Mickey. I mean, the ribbon is bleeding purple into it. At least I'm not like saying let's do it red. Purple stands for pancreatic cancer. Oh, I forget. What was the other one? Epilepsy. Oh my gosh. I got it in the tip of my tongue. Pancreatic cancer, epilepsy, religious tolerance, I don't remember what else. I'm blanking out. That's pretty. I think once we bring the green out with the leaves, it's gonna look so pretty. I don't want to bring another purple because I think this purple is just so soft. It's like almost powdery. So I'm going to use the same color in the areas that I want to look a little darker, because I do need darker in order for it to look more dimensional. And using the same marker, but zinnias are in white. Oh, you are such a party pooper. Does this look white? It's purple. Sent you a photo. Where's my phone? Oh, they sure are pretty. They're so vibrant. Okay, focus again, focus. It might look white, but it's not white. It's purple. I just have to bring it closer to the screen. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of colorless blender from the outside of the petals going in. Anybody know what yellow represents? Okay, the center is like yellowish and red and magenta-ish? I don't know. Sarcoma. Pendeja. I'm not sure what that kind of cancer means. Sorry, Sandra, but did you see what she wrote? Gold is childhood cancer. I hate that that has to be a thing. RV09 seems like is a color that could go for it. RV09 and RV19. These freaking nails, I can't get the freaking marker out. Okay, there we go. Let's See what kind of magic I can do with this. It looks bled, right? I know it looks bled. Had Ewing sarcoma and it was bone cancer. So sarcoma is like different kinds of cancer that can be, I guess I don't know how to ask the question. Is an emblem for suicide prevention awareness, particularly for young people, and it's used for suicide prevention awareness in many countries. Wow. Okay, I'm just putting a little bit of brown. Which did absolutely nothing to it. Nothing. Not a thing. Step by step from town to town. Can be pretty much anywhere. Oh really? Wow. So when that ink dries from the white marker, I'm gonna tap or dab some yellow on it. So do you guys want that one yellow? Because I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna go like yellow, like yellow, like orange juice yellow. Don't encourage her, Joanne. Just don't. Then she won't stop, okay? Is an uncommon group of cancers which arise in the bones and connective tissue such as fat and muscle. Wow. How about that for a cool trick if you don't have yellow gel pen or something? Hi, Eloise. Very pretty too. We're getting fancy with the words around here. Okay, let's go like zinnia yellow. Reminded me of a story when I call you pendeja, Anne-Marie. Sorry for you guys, I don't speak two languages. I think Anne-Marie just speaks like the basics, which is the bad word that I'm calling her. We were in church today. And me and my husband teach primary, but we were in singing time, which is where all of the primary gathers together. And there's a singing teacher, and she sings, nobody will sing. Oh, my husband's reaction is what I want to tell you about. Okay, what am I doing? we were singing, like trying to teach the kids new gospel songs for future programs that they sing during the main hour. But we got to a point where they were singing a happy birthday song, and then she decided that she wanted to teach us a new birthday song that I had never heard before. I don't even know how it goes, but I cannot focus on telling the story and picking out colors. Hold on a second. Let's do Y38. Which I don't have because I ran out of ink on it. Okay. So let's do Y17, which I think it's out. No, Y19 is. Hold on. So the song goes something like, Feliz cumpleaños is how they say it in Spain. And then, oh my gosh, something they say it in Germany. And then blah 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 in Norwegian too. But it all means happy birthday to you or something like that. So we're supposed to learn that song. So she's like trying to teach us all how to pronounce these words. Oh my gosh. Hold on. She's expecting that nobody knows how to say anything but happy birthday to you. I don't know the other two languages, y'all. She goes, repeat after me. Me and my husband were both fluent in Spanish. And I put my best learning face when she's like legit. She goes, Feliz cumpleaños. And I legit repeated it exactly like she said it. With my mouth like opening super wide too. My husband is like covering his face like, I'm married to an idiot. Oh my gosh. Teacher goes, good job. Oh my gosh. It was just so cute seeing her thinking that she was saying it right. I didn't have the heart to tell her. So I sang the entire song like she was singing it. Feliz cumpleaños. You should ask her. Si plancha, plancha con cuatro planchas, con cuántas planchas, pancha, plancha. Oh, pancha. Oh, what is this, 19? She would die. I don't even think my husband would know that. But that gave me very little confidence on how well she was teaching us the other two happy birthdays in the other two languages. How's that for a zinnia? That looks so pretty. It's another Cuatro? What? That looks so pretty. It needs to be more vibrant though. YR16. Just sort of trying to color each petal one by one. Oh my gosh. This is a beautiful zinnia. And I'm gonna color all of the leaves. Ooh, what is that? I'm not sure what that is. They're all gonna be leaves. The same color is what I'm trying to say. Did you guys get any snow where you're at? Thank you, Jamie. My kids are not in primary anymore. What did I do with those two purples? Magenta-ish. $10 holy fricola. What did I do with my white pen? Oh my gosh. Rumor has it that Chiefs and the Dolphins were playing in like negative degrees or something. Oh my goodness. We've had a bit of snow, but I don't know how many inches. Okay, let's pick a green. Like real inches or man inches? Robin, are you in Kansas? Your Chiefs won! I know Cruz is so happy. Cruz is a die-hard Chiefs fan. This stamp would be so beautiful color with pencils, but ain't nobody got time for that. Dustin, but was gone by the afternoon, still waiting on a real snowfall. Wow. Forgive my ignorance, but I don't really want to out you. I know where you live, what state it is, but is that considered the South, Jackie? I feel like these are buds. They're gonna be green. No? Where is your state? I'm not good with math or geography. I just got an idea. I'm gonna try it. Is that east? This is how I'm gonna, like, this is coming from somebody that asked my husband and my oldest what essay stands for. Because Logan said he needed to write an essay. Because I thought it was the letter S and the letter A. And they looked at me like from... Oh my gosh. And then I was like, well, if maybe it's like it comes from Mexico, like, hey, ese. Don't follow me. If you didn't know, it's ESSAY. Okay, I just learned this last month. It's not a Mexican saying either. Oh my gosh. But that's how smart I am. Southeast. I don't understand why any professional football team that is where extreme temps are do not have an enclosed stadium. Taylor's boyfriend probably froze his baby maker. Probably not, because they were moving around, right? Okay, here's my idea. Then I'm gonna go on top. I'm sure. I'm gonna go on top of those with a light green. And see what kind of effect we get. Because you know what? YOLO. Right? They had the hand heater under feel to help, but it's bad out. And then I saw some pictures of some guy. I don't know how true it was, but like it was supposedly like minus 27. Some guy was shirtless. If he lost his nipples, that's on him. But then again, they're useless. They don't need them, so. I'm hoping this little trick is gonna work. Was it really negative 27? Okay, I'm gonna wait for that to dry really, really, really good. And I'm gonna get my lightest green. Oh, I forgot these. Because they all turn into leaves and not buds. Los bolones están congelados. Yeah, let's do a YG. I'm gonna do a YG05, I think. No, it isn't. This is a red rubber. Okay, so that's the color of the marker I'm gonna use. Wish me luck. I might need to go a little darker because that's not really doing much for me. Oh, let's see, where do we go? I think that looks better. Can you see that? Nope. It would be. I mean, I don't know if you guys like the look of that. It was fun to try though. Son of a bitch. Beats having to go around the center and figuring out different colors. It looks really white on the screen for some reason. Thanks, Anne-Marie. But it's not white, it is green. I'll bring it closer to you. Let me see if I want to do another layer somewhere. I think it turned out pretty good had I not colored outside the lines. Shut your mouth. I don't know. The jury is out on the white lines on the leaves. You tell me what you think. Hey Masha, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in forever here. That light purplish zinnia, I have seen zinnias that color. You know what? I'm gonna Google it. Just so you stop it. White zinnia. What have you got to say for yourself now, mate? Huh? 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 Now what? Will the green wipe off the... I don't know. I'm gonna wait until it dries really, really good. But it shouldn't. I don't think it should. I go with my... Hold on a sec. So I choose 3 different colors at least for blending. And I don't really go with like colors that... You know, like they say they have to be like in the same family. I don't really follow that. I just go dark, medium, light. That's it. Because lighter leaves with darker veins. You know what somebody told me though? That in real life, veins in the leaves are actually lighter. Because I think in the end of the day, I can make whatever colors I choose blend. So I just choose 3 different colors. And I think the color, the 2 main colors that you choose, the ones that you, I guess I can kind of see what you're asking. What is the colors that, out of all of the colors that I went with, these colors, which ones are the ones that my ribbon was gonna look like? I would say that my 2 midtones are what would determine the colors. If not, because the lighter tone is going to determine the highlight, right? So I would say, I don't know, let's figure this out. What colors did I choose today? That was my darkest. BB29. You're probably not even wondering this, but like, I just wanted to make conversation. You're taking this too far. Hold on, let me write this. Hold on a sec. Hold on one sec. You don't know if those colors exist. White 20. Yeah, that one doesn't exist. White 24. No. For my lightest tone, I always choose something that is extremely lighter than anything else that I have. So if you can see that. Like, it doesn't look like it matches anything else in the color combo, right? I don't know if you guys can tell, but these colors don't even look like they would go together. This is a gray purple. It almost doesn't even look purple at all. This is a pinkish reddish purple. This is, I would say, a shade lighter than that. Thank you, Debbie. And this right here is just something super lighter because I knew that I wanted my highlights to be light. And that right there is what translated into that. So basically what I did was I knew that I wanted my darkest tone to be extremely dark, so I went with that. What is not always true. But then my darkest tone is never going to look the same as how I put it down. This is going to turn into a small class here. This is BV29. It's whatever I like, yeah. My darkest tone is never going to stay that color. First darkest, second darkest. What did I do with the other ones? I lost my colors. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh, here. Third darkest, and that's just one coat. Now I'm going to show you the two coats. Same exact steps. I guess you can tell me which one determines the color that it turns out. Second coat. I do take my time with the second coat though, because I want those lines, like those lines right here that you see. I don't want those lines to be there anymore. Thank you. Like I mentioned before, my lightest tone, which in this case is RV63, is the color that I use the most in any at least two coats. Yes, at least, and you can always do more than that. Oh, and then I guess I should do this. These are the colors used. This is one coat and that is two coats. Depending on what color you want to achieve, it will determine what color you use more of. So if I wanted my V09 to be more prevalent, I would probably use more of it. I guess you do have to, what's the word I'm trying to find? You have to build like a sense of, like a gut, if that makes sense. But hopefully this tells you how important it is to do at least 2 coats. I wonder what 3 coats would do. It just gets richer and richer. What do you think? I don't know. Did that answer any questions? I feel like this one right here looks better than that one because you can still see a little bit of lines there. But this portion right here is what the color would look like. Out of these colors, which one looks more like that? I'm gonna say it's a combination of these two. And then the darkest tone, which is that, is a combination of those. So hopefully that helped, but you just have to kind of go with your gut. And just, I mean, just because it's there and like you feel like, well, I colored it and I don't like it, even if you don't like it, doesn't mean it's done. Even if you finish coloring the whole thing, I think 2 coats, if done well, is enough. I agree, but if you feel like, well, that dark part right there, I don't like it, I feel like it should have been a little bit wider than it is, you can still go and widen it. You know, all you have to do is just follow the same steps. I don't like seeing lines like that, you know, all of those little zigzags that the markers leave. So if I am going to apply another layer of markers, I am going to go back with my other colors. And since I wanted that area to be darker because I'm trying to fix the shadowing because it was too thin, this time when I am applying my lighter tone, this is my lightest, maybe you can go backwards like that. Like I've told you, always go like all over. I mean, that's a rule that can be broken. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. But I at least try to go all over it once. And then, just because I really don't like those lines. But then, before we only had that line where the darkness was probably up to here, I thought. Now we have shadow all the way here. And it looks so smooth. So smooth. But then again, if you don't like the shadow being that wide, check these out. Contrary to what some people may think, you can move marker or alcohol ink. I mean, you're not gonna be able to move it to the point that, you know, you're gonna get red ink all the way off the paper. That's impossible. But to an extent. It's not as dark anymore. So it used to be all the way down here, and there is a slight, I mean, you can kind of tell that it was sort of there, but it's more prominent up here now. You can still move it. All right, y'all. Here is today's project. That's a testament to Hammermill paper. Yeah, let's see what the other side looks like. Yeah, and I have my doubts about like how much ink you can put on paper. I mean, it still feels as perfect as before it had ink. So, because you know they say you can only apply so many layers of ink to it. I don't know about that. So I think you can keep on altering your image as many times as you want, as long as, like, I could probably turn this into a deeper purple. Let's say if it was a flower or a dress or something, or maybe turn it into a red. I definitely couldn't make it into a light pink floral or something. It would have to be turned into a darker thing. But I don't know. I should probably experiment to see how much ink the paper would take. But all right, thank you so much for joining me. Did you think I forgot about the live for this week for Unity? Here it is. I hope you guys were able to learn something from this week, and I will see you guys, I'm hoping, on Wednesday, and if not, I'm gonna attempt to come back on Sunday. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see